Hey, it is I, Stacy. It's May 25th, 2021. I'm going to talk about Cash Gernon. Many people are very upset, and a lot of people are confused. But I'm sure I'm going to get some hate mail. So hit the dislike button twice. And remember, that's why everyone's doing membership stuff, because they don't want the trolls, the hateful messages. And speaking of hateful messages, I was correct about this Shannon thing. I'm talking to somebody that probably knows I'm talking about them, because I'm sure they're watching me. Little troll. Don't send me hateful messages and tell me I'm this or that, and then say I'm wrong. For one, I'm a gypsy. You know, it's kind of ignorant to do that. And yeah, I'm actually from a line of from Austria, real gypsies, not this I move around a lot gypsy stuff. Family of gypsies, but anyway, you don't leave hateful messages and then say I'm wrong, and then the man gets arrested again. Okay, I was correct. I'm going to leave you a message back saying I'm correct. So you can make fun of me all you want, but now you look like a dumbass. You know, or you like murderers. So let's go back to this case, Cash Gernon. Okay, we know there's issues with the man leaving his own kids in the house. That's what I said to my ex. If you ain't home watching those kids, I don't need to leave them with your babysitter of the girl that you're watching or living with that week. And her son was calling him daddy within 2 weeks. Whatever. But my kids liked him because he was the same age. But you get my point. He knew she was crazy. Getting a check. If they get a check for mental shit, you know, you got to look out for that. They ain't going to treat your kids the same. You know, love is love. But I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, there's something going on with her accepting those kids, and the man took off and left. Okay, he's wanted. So he's still telling you, you know, I don't want your pussy, I want somebody else's, or what, or maybe he don't even like that. Maybe he's going the other way. Who the fuck knows? But to leave two twins there, she's like, yeah, I'll take them. Hey, look, somebody drops them off at my door, I'll be like, oh yeah, I love kids, you know. But I don't let people in my house, you know. Whatever's she doing there, you know. How is this woman afforded this house anyway? And rumors are, I hope y'all can see me, okay? Right? Rumors are that she had parents there. You notice the room that was filled with furniture. Supposedly they just moved in March, and he takes off. He takes off in March, April. I mean, I'm sorry, February. He was like, I don't like this. I'm gone. But anyway, good daddy, deadbeat daddy, because is he paying her to watch those kids, or is she collecting benefits? And the way the room looks, yeah, I have to say that window looks like it's set up for someone to come in and videotape. And then Darian's mother says, oh, he was set up. No, he's been around that neighborhood, and people have complained. So I'm sure there's an issue. Is he going through? Has he been going to mental hospitals or clinics to get help? You can obviously see he needs help. He's gone full schizophrenic. It's a scary thing. There's a lot of people that can deal with it, and a lot of people can't. It's very hard. But then there's also a side that whoever was standing there in the dark had a knife in his hand. Pick that baby up out of that crib. And Monica's got to witness that. The bio mother's got to witness that. And the father's got to witness. It is just continuously on YouTube. 15 people have done the same videos at that. The same interview. Just over and over again. And there's other women out, well, not women, but just people out there that are continuously watching it and making their own decision. So they had to bring the police officers in the community to help them with the PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, which, welcome to the club. If you've been traumatized by a crazy abuser, you know what it's like. It's like a time bomb going off. So was this kid a time bomb going off? Looks like it. He has many people that said that was him. They got him on video. Now people are saying, no, that's not him. That's somebody dressed up, blah, blah, blah. He took one child. And amazingly, you ain't seen the other video where his twin brother, I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Starts with a C though, I know that. Not Cameron, it's anyway, his twin brother goes in, I guess I'm assuming went to the bathroom and comes back and gets in that crib. So if he showed up a couple of minutes or half an hour earlier, he would have grabbed that one. Or was it a setup? He had to get the right kid, and that's what he was looking for, and doing this, and but obviously he's been looking for kids. At what's his age? 18. That's pretty scary, because normally when someone has a disorder like that, they test things out, like showing themselves in public, and see how far they can get away with. But he was creeping, so he's seen how far he could get tested. He knew that this house he could test, and this is what happens when they creep in. Yeah, nobody woke up because they're used to the older son coming in late, whatever. Oh, that's him coming home or whatever. Maybe he was out that night. They never said that. But, there's some shady shit. Or did he say? Yeah, he said he was sleeping or something. And you notice his accent changed. I'm talking about her son, Cameron. Notice that he talks differently with different videos. And it's kind of like odd. They really don't have a Texas accent. So I'm assuming they haven't been in Texas that long. Just assuming. Everybody's got their own opinion. Oh, this and that and that and that. But let me tell you, if they find out that he's been sexually abused, which probably is, so that's why we're going to do the tarot cards. And this isn't like let's collect insurance money, because she couldn't be that stupid. Or could she? But that a window, kids playing and everything, yeah, they'll tear stuff up if you're not watching them. And if you got Ellie, back to the parents living with her. From what I heard, and we don't know if this is confirmed. Oh, I'm sorry, it is confirmed. She did have a record, well, she has a record, is that she beat her mother. That's pretty bad. So she's violent. She's got a DW, so she can't drive, I guess. I don't even think she had a license, but anyway, it was revoked. So we know she's troubled, and he leaves the kids there. So what's she getting out of it? She just loves kids. The mother doesn't. The bio mom, she's a truck driver. All right. So you got a set of twins, and you gave them to daddy, and daddy's a piece of shit. So whether he's wanted or not, he's got to step up and be a dad. Now look what happened. That's fucked up. Really fucked up. So a lot of people saying that they think that's the son in the first one, and blah, blah, blah. And believe me, the police and the FBI will find out. They're on it. However, that house was in disarray. Especially with the room filled with furniture, I don't get. Imagine what the rest of the house looks like. How did she get this house? I don't know. Does she work? How's she going to work and watch twins? I don't know. So let's get back to this, what I was saying. Did Darian molest him, rape him, torture him? That's why he came back 2 hours later. He had blood all over him, nastiness. And changed clothes, like his mother did not see him come in the house or hear. They're questioning her house, but what about his house? Does he have an alibi? He needs one. You better get one quick. And they setting him up. He was framed. So if he wasn't, as sure the shit was him in the second video, right? Coming back and looking at the other twin. You gonna tell me that wasn't him? Oh, is this woman that stupid that she used old? Okay, so she, this kid's so stupid. That's why he's wandering around the neighborhood, and nobody's watching him. Did you ever hear of special buses? So if your child is that stupid and they setting him up, I think you should have helped him more. So, they need to put some questioning in on him and his family versus what the fuck might happen in that house. We can see that there's a big bucket of paint for the children to eat. We can see, and I think Cameron said they just painted that room. There's filth on the door that, it's like, wait a minute, how long y'all been there? Didn't y'all just move in? You don't get that much filth unless the door's continuously being used. And then you got somebody that reported that the neighbor said they were drug dealing and blah blah blah. So it goes back to the negligence of the father. Why did you leave your children there? What was my question? Oh, has he been raped? Was he raped? I'm sorry, excuse me. No, I'm not drunk. But anyway, if you drink, go on and drink. The alcoholics get nasty in trouble if you say you do. So, as long as, they have a problem. Oh well, the world still goes around. So, let's find out. Was Cash raped before he killed him? And yes, he had a knife in his hand. In the second video, when he changed his clothes, he said, wow, that was really deep. Or that was deep. I don't know. He was definitely talking to himself. Full schizophrenic. It does get worse as you get older. If you don't use drugs or alcohol, you can actually function and get some help and see how it, But if you're hearing voices that even whisper one thing about killing somebody or killing yourself, you should get help. Mental illness definitely makes lots of money now. The question is why are these people going crazy and killing? You get my point? Now this, let me tell you right now, any 18-year-old, especially these skinny little dudes, no offense to skinny people, he's going to be tortured and killed in prison. And they are going to definitely charge him as an adult. And, he's definitely mental, so that might be a blessing. And go to the criminally insane. And my state has a really nice big giant hospital for the criminally insane. Co-ed, So we all need to build some bigger prisons. And, it's getting that crazy. Child snatched in the middle of the night and when you're sleeping in a fucked up house, room, or whatever. Anyway, hold on. Was he raped before he died? Okay, so it answered partially my question. Truth revealed, justice, please, and then message or communicated. Liberated ideas, people fighting over this, and then what's going on in the house. Now, I'm just going to let them talk and just let the tarot cards talk, right? Victory communicated. Now, there is no victory, but that's telling me yes. Justice will prevail. Thoughts, ideas, communication, handwriting, all legal matters. So, the courts will definitely, that's, unless he gets bail and runs. Yeah, the courts will handle it. Recognize independence and final judgment. They, that's the down of it. The Helping Hand Service. I guess he's going to get a public defender. Final judgment, starring item, recognizing hair, nakedness, etc. Independence. Objectivity research, scientifically proven. Drained, emotionally fatigued. That's why it took so long for him to get back after he changed his clothes. He didn't want the other one. The penis was done. Paranoid interference. Something, maybe he finally got back to his senses. After the killing and the raping, a little voice said, okay, you don't need him more. I'm done. That kid's got demons in him. Let's do the second deck. What do y'all think? You think he raped him, or you think they just paid him to go in there and knife a little 4-year-old? I'll do it. Right. I'll do it for 1,000. If he was that retarded, why are you letting your son walk around neighborhoods alone? Right? What did he do to him? The question was, what did he, ideas, redefined did to him? Failure, loss, speculations, complete failure. Virtue, living up to, recognizing the truth. The lovers, union, bond, togetherness, communicated. Success and timing. Look at that. Yep, bet he felt good about that. How's he feel now? Anybody talk to him in jail? She's very upset. Sits objectively, watching and waiting. Success and timing, objectivity. Oh, he felt so good to release that. I bet he did. God bless poor little Cash. I don't know who the fuck calls their kid Cash anyway, but that's not my business. But go on and cash in. Go on. But anyway, things taken into consideration. Receiving the information, these people are going to snap. They're going to snap when they find out, right? So here, healing, Woods. He was, resting in the woods and, we don't care why he put him to the road. He's nuts. Death, destruction, and shock. The shock's coming, and these people, you don't want to face the fact what this dude got away with, or not get away with. You get my point? Yes, snatched in the middle of the night. The police are doing a great job, and so's his parents. You're gonna say, well, that house is drug or debauchery in it or whatever the fuck. Of course it was. The man should never have left his kids there. I'm sorry, I'm angry, but yeah. That little boy was tortured before his death. Combination, truth seen. Prison. See that, people? I'm sorry. See that? Combination, truth revealed. Prison. They're not going to like him in prison. That was my new deck. You want to do the mini deck? Yeah, I bet he will take his own life. That would be the best thing. Because they really going to fuck him up. And then saying, oh, maybe it was the son that did that. How many people were living there? Look at these cards flying everywhere. They're slippery. This is a new deck. Yeah, I'll probably get strike for this and some crazies. He was framed. Yeah, they're going to not be happy when they find out that in Texas, I'm pretty sure has the death penalty. The best thing for that child is to get the death penalty. He's not going to make it in prison. He ain't going to make it into criminally insane either. Because they're crazy and insane. So he's going to live a life in solitary, whether we feed him in one cell or the other cell. You know? And then ask him why he did it. I guess the voices kept telling him to. Yeah, it sucks when you hear voices. But you got to remember, you chose to do it. You were compelled, doesn't work. And I think his mama should have told him that. Was he raped? Yeah, his mama, they ain't going after her. I think he set up. Yep, they set him up. No, I'm just joking. He's not right. It's not funny. I'm sorry. That's shameful. Shame on me. Oh, my legs starting to hurt. But I didn't want to do this because I kept saying to myself, this is so sad. It's so vicious. Character's truth seen the law. Remember I said she always, well, you know, when I'm doing my legal shit, she always comes up as the lawyers. So they're going to have evidence, and, you know, so they haven't charged him with full murdering and raping of, so they're waiting for all their stuff. Okay, remember princesses represent, level changes or ideas swept away emotionally, unprofitable speculations, and, failure. And then realizing it, honesty there. Yeah, what he did is there. The truth is there. That's what I see. I don't know what y'all seeing, and I know I'm trying to get y'all to get your tarot cards, and we'll play together and do something. I need to start learning how to edit the videos anyway. But okay, this is representing him. What's his name? Darylyn Brown. How do you spell that? Darriyinn. Darian. I don't think that's spelled right. Brown. But anyway, cruelty, bloodshedding, knife. You know, completely evil. Completion. He finished that, right? And I'm going to, you know, the way I lay them out, going to the past, asking a past question. We know what the question was, okay? Okay, now, the queen sits objectively watching down, peace there and truce there restored. Now, who could that be? Who could, let's take that into consideration. Could that be his mother? Or is it Monica? Things to take into consideration. Capricorn, I think. She's made it, or is it talking about her house? Peace, tranquility, truce restored, blocking. That's a good question. Okay, once again, field, woods, abundance of time. He was gone for 2 hours. Objectivity research, science, DNA, sperms. He picked those kids. Easy target. Anyway, once again, I'm sorry. It is I, Stacy. We should do a live thing where we all vent what's going on with this case. It's very sad. And I'm going to tell you all once again, don't be leaving with your kids. Somebody beats their own kids, they're going to beat your kids. And don't be leaving them with your baby daddy's girlfriend. Never. If he ain't home to watch them, he don't need to be watching them. And if you have not gone to the court and set up visitation right, you don't have to. Whether he pays child support or not, or whether you pay child support or not, the visitation is only when it's court appointed. If you want to be a nice person and think, well, let's be grown-ups. You take them this time and that time if they're helping you with the babysitting while you work. Most men don't. Most of them are deadbeat dads and they're only concerned about themselves working. Yeah, I'm going to get some hate mail on this. So what do you all think? You really think that's two different people? Okay, we'll see what happens. I hope I'm wrong. Let's pray for this little boy because that little baby twin is going to have some rough times. But that's alright. They got some GoFundMe pages going. And maybe he'll find a foster care parents that'll really treat him good. And, help him. He's going to need some serious therapy. So is Darian's mother. And so is Monica. Maybe this will wake her up. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on in that house with furniture all piled up in one room and shit. So I don't know if the old people live with her or how many kids she's got. She's got another teenager, right? But let's see what happens. It is on Stacy.